A very good morning and welcome to our coverage of this Premier League Cup game between Manchester City and Chelsea. As you can see, it is fairly Mancunian weather. We'll wait and see how much this impacts the quality of the game. Hopefully not too much. It's a big one for both of these two teams in Group D of this season's Under-18 Premier League Cup because neither won their opening games. In fact, both drew 3-3. You might have seen Chelsea's game against Sheffield United with us when they battled back at Cobham to snatch a point in stoppage time thanks to a hat-trick from Sol Gordon. Manchester City fought back from 3-0 down to get a draw against Crystal Palace. Hardly ideal conditions then, but always seem to be classics when these two meet, don't they? Various Youth Cup finals over recent years. Now the class of 25-26 get to go at it. We are going to have a moment's reflection before kick-off after the awful events in Manchester this week. Impeccably observed, as you would expect. A minute's silence in memory of those who lost their lives in the Manchester synagogue attack earlier this week. So we are just about ready to go then. City Academy, the venue for this one. This is the Manchester City team. One name that'll leap off the page to you is Regan Heskey, son of Emile. He made his debut for Pep Guardiola's side in the League Cup tie at Huddersfield last week. Really does feel like it's going to be about who adapts to the conditions, doesn't it? This is brutal. Footballers don't mind playing in the rain, that's no problem, but the wind really is unpleasant and can impact the quality of the match. Let's hope it doesn't. Here's the Chelsea team. Chizzy Ezenwata is the main man for this team this term. 6 goals in 5 league games for him. He scored in every league game. Mentioned Sol Gordon got the hat-trick against Sheffield United. He's amongst the subs today. Ryan Kavuma-McQueen, always look forward to seeing him. And Reggie Walsh is in there as well. Kavuma-McQueen and Walsh have split their time between the under-18s and the under-21s this season. They are both with Hassan Suleiman's team today. A couple of minutes later than scheduled, but we are just about ready to go. Chelsea topped their group in this competition last season. They have won it a couple of times before. 2018 and 2022. Manchester City also 2-time winners of this competition in 2019 and 2020. You have to win your group to automatically get a place in the knockout stages. The best placed second place side does also go through, but you don't want to be relying on that. The other teams in this group, Sheffield United and Crystal Palace, are playing one another today. So it's a really pivotal day, actually, in terms of who's going to get through. Last season, Chelsea beaten in the quarterfinals in heartbreaking fashion. They were 2-0 up against Liverpool right up until the 83rd minute, but ended up losing 3-2. Both teams in excellent form in their respective league campaigns. Chelsea in the under-18 PL South, City obviously in the North version of that. City have won every game so far. Chelsea also unbeaten in the league to this point. Well, you feel like you actually have to go into play out from the back. Both these teams are likely to do that anyway, but I'm not sure there's much other choice on a day like today. Let's see how far that ball travels from Max Hudson straight onto the head of Subaloy. Nodded down by Ezenwata. Diakate with the challenge. He's going to get a very early yellow card here, I think, Calvin Diakate. Yeah, a little tug of the shoulder of Teddy Lamb. Pretty settled side that Hassan Suleiman's got this season. You've been watching the under-18s with us on the Chelsea app on YouTube. You will be familiar with many of the names to this point. Likes of Diakate, Subaloy, Waite, Richards lining up in defence today. Generally been the preferred back four. It's a sort of 4-2-3-1 by the looks of things that Hassan Suleiman's gone for today. Ezenwata very much the focal point of the attack, but he'll be relying on Reggie Walsh to provide the craft for him, and the likes of Kavuma McQueen and Barber to give him some support too. Here's Braithwaite. Freddie Bernal, alert to that danger, raced off his line, able to grab it at the feet of Samba. Loads of games going on around, as often the case, isn't it, in academy football, but also Manchester City's women's team are playing Arsenal. That one kicks off in an hour. They're at the Joy Stadium, which is where this game would normally have been held. You'd be familiar with that venue, I'm sure, from Chelsea's women's team playing there, but also the academy sides usually play there. Chelsea have had some notable victories. So just to the side of that today, at the Etihad campus. Waite able to get it all the way back to Bernal. Well, it was casually done, maybe a little too casually, but Chelsea have managed to work it out nicely. Louis Richards moving it forward. Maddie Nicole Yazuli moving it out for Kobe Barber, who scored against Benfica in the Youth League on Tuesday. Is he going to find room for a shot here? Barber, he did, got it on target as well. So direct, Barber. Really good running with the ball at his feet. And it took him 5 minutes to find the net after coming off the bench in the UEFA Youth League on Tuesday. This is why the game has stopped, a problem for a City player. Well, it's a day to find shelter, isn't it? You can see the Chelsea analysts have managed to get themselves tucked up in a nice dry position there. I was covering the Bournemouth-Fulham game in the Premier League last night, and they were handing out the see-through plastic Max. Storm Amy wreaking havoc across the UK this weekend. Well, it was a pretty innocuous one for Harrison Miles, and those can often be the most concerning, can't they? Good to see he's making his way off the pitch of his own accord. I think this rain is actually getting worse. And the good news is the ball seems to be moving across the turf okay for now. The good news as far as the players are concerned is that we're not in a situation where we'd have extra time or penalties today, with it being a group game. Here's Miles carrying it forward for City. Danger for Chelsea here. And a really good save from Bernal to deny Lamb. Just for a second, the Chelsea defence were firmly on the back foot here. It was a good ball from Miles. Emerged with it, got his way to pass right. Lamb just forced himself a little wide, but now able to kick it away with his legs. First corner of the game goes City's way. Delivery as well, and attacking it with some gusto was Drake. Not able to keep it down though. Both these sides got players who are going to be representing their country over the international break. The under 18 squad has a place for Chizie Ezemwata, Caden Braithwaite and Regan Heskey. City players we're watching today are also in that squad. Reggie Walsh as well for Chelsea. A couple of City players not involved too. And Chelsea and Landon Amanalo. Ryan Makaidu, who's a former Chelsea player who's now at City. Dante Headley wearing 2 for City today is another who's in the England squad. So plenty of these players will be getting to know each other a bit better over the next couple of weeks. It's a double-header against France for that England team. Walsh brought to ground. Still 16. Reggie Walsh turns 17 later this month. Speaking of which, it's Louis Richards' birthday today. Just nodded the ball down there, wearing number 2. Heskey doing well. Slid out wide by Drake. City have settled the quicker of the two teams, I think it's fair to say here. Cross stood up toward Heskey. Barber couldn't bring it down. Chance for a snapshot from the edge of the penalty area from Miles that took a deflection and went behind for another City corner. Clipped in this time right into the gloves of Bernardo. Nicole Yazuli, nice ball that. Oh, lovely bit of skill from Kobe Barber, managing to get away from his man. Fed it through, looking for Ezemwata as well. Well, Tevin, number 5, was totally flummoxed by that little trick from Barber. Trying to apply some pressure from City as they play out the back, and that's worked well for Reggie Walsh, who's managed to pinch it back. Nicole Yazuli didn't quite get it under control immediately. Managed to work it to Charlie Holland. Space out right-hand side for Richards here. Back in field for Barber. Lucky, that's the best we've seen of Chelsea as an attacking force, I think, in the opening 10 minutes. It doesn't matter what competition, whenever Chelsea and City's academy meets, there are always games where both teams want to attack. We've had some absolutely classic battles between them. I mentioned those FA Youth Cup finals. It's 2008, 2015, 16, 17 and 2020. Chelsea 1-3, City 1-2. So many reputations forged during those games for both teams. I wonder who out of this particular crop is going to make it all the way through. Few teams at the elite of academy football and indeed men's senior football, but there are plenty of examples of players who've made it all the way through to the first teams for both clubs. Holland trying to get it away for Chelsea. Have been under a fairly heavy spell of pressure pretty much from the off here, but look like they've got something to offer on the counter. A free kick to defend here though. It's Kavuma McQueen trying to help out, getting back. Wrapping his arms around his opponent. Chelsea generally been pretty good at defending set pieces so far this season. Dante Waite and Teo Superloy particularly impressive in that regard, but Diacate's a tall player as well, so as you can see, Chelsea have got the edge physically here. It's going to be Tevenin to send it in. Kicked away and behind for a corner. Oliver Rees is the coach of Manchester City's under-18s these days, took charge last year. His team went on a run of 21 successive league wins at one point. It's surprising to learn they won the under-18 PL North, albeit it was a heartbreaking season for them overall because they lost the national final to Villa and then they lost the Youth Cup final to Villa as well. Dunbar McDonald. It's a really good tackle from Dante Waite. Will carry the ball into opposition territory as well, and then he just felt the contact from Harrison Miles. Got an issue here for Freddie Bernal. We do have Hudson Sands on the bench today, who has played plenty of times, so if there is a change to be made, it wouldn't be a case of bringing on a debutant. Like that from the referee. I'm not a doctor. If he tells me he's injured, he's injured. I don't think Oliver Rees is particularly happy with that, but I'm not sure why Freddie Bernal would have gone down in that situation unless he did need some help. It's not a day where you particularly want many hold-ups though, is it? See the corner flags flapping in the breeze, show you just how windy it is. You don't want to be standing around getting wet and getting cold either. Now that's a good ball, couple in the middle here waiting for a cross for City. Came past the two who were there, but it was picked up eventually by Samba. Foot in from Diacate and then a shot flashed over the crossbar. Got two Sambas playing for City today. That was Floyd. He's wearing 8, Tyrone wearing 10. Walsh. Nicole Yazuli, still only 15, Maddie Nicole Yazuli. Cross came in toward Ezenwata, or goalkeeper's got something on it. Ezenwata's been hurt, play's going on. What's the referee going to give here? Penalty. Ezenwata brought to ground. Hudson protests his innocence, but Chelsea get the spot kick. And Ezenwata will dust himself down to take it. Kavuma McQueen's ball in. And looked as though there was contact there from that angle, didn't it? Referee, I think, was just waiting to see if Barber was going to stick it in. Looks of incredulity from the Manchester City defenders. Ezenwata has stuck away a few penalties this season already. Got one at West Brom in the league last week. What colour's the card going to be here? Goalkeeper's injured. I think it was a booking for Hudson. Well, is Hudson going to be able to face the penalty, I wonder? Bernal haven't had treatment a moment ago. It's not great for Chizzy Ezenwata, this, of course. He's a pretty cool customer, though. Give Hudson the benefit of the doubt and say that this is a genuine problem rather than an attempt to make life difficult for Ezenwata. 6 goals already this season for Chelsea's number 9. Long old delay here. We're going to have a lot of stoppage time at the end of the half. Ezenwata then versus Hudson. Straight run up. Now he changes the angle. Chizzy Ezenwata, no doubt. Lovely little Panenka penalty from Chelsea's main man. And the Blues lead in the rain in Manchester. What a start to the season for this boy. How cool was this? He had to wait a few minutes to take it. But you had no doubt that he was going to bury it. Chizzy Ezenwata puts Chelsea 1-0 in front. Well, City might feel they've had the better of the opening exchanges, but it's Chelsea who've got the lead. Vital game for both teams as they look to progress to the knockout stages of the Premier League Cup. And for Chelsea, who put them in a great position to do so. The stoppage time equaliser, that was from the penalty spot too, from Sol Gordon against Sheffield United. Strange old game, that one at Cobham. Chelsea found themselves 3-1 down. This competition, you get a mix of Cat 1 and Cat 2 academy sides. Sheffield United coming into that category. As we get to the quarter-final stage, it's a single-leg knockout format. It's good to have a mix of the north and south as well, because you don't get that in the league. So Chelsea and Manchester City would only meet in a league game if it was the national playoff final. Holland sliding in. Here's Richards, setting Azamwata away. Has a look up to see who's in the middle for him. Oh, it almost broke back for Louis Richards. This is Heskey. Heskey again, opportunity for a shot here for him maybe. He was unselfish instead. Eventually Chelsea get the free kick. Nice little link up there just for a moment between Samba and Heskey though. Surprised he didn't go for it himself. It looked as though Subaloy was favourite to get there when the pass was made. That's a really good ball from Freddie Bernal. Chance here for Kavuma McQueen. That's an excellent challenge from Drake at the expense of Chelsea's first corner. Well, words got out about Ryan Kavuma McQueen. I'm sure Manchester City have got him marked as one to watch. What can Chelsea do from their first corner of the game? There you see Teo Subaloy wearing number 4. He scored a header from a corner a couple of weeks ago. Louis Richards, who's going to take it, actually scored direct from a corner, an Olympico, as they call it, against Aston Villa in a 6-1 win. And it was from his corner last week that West Brom failed to clear that he eventually rattled one in there too. So he scored 3 goals this season. Is he going to get one on his birthday today, I wonder? It was a decent delivery. Diakate attacked it. Waite was in there too. Walsh trying to get it under control and stop the break. Went back to Charlie Holland. He does the safe thing and keeps Chelsea in possession. That's going to be another corner. Take 2 for Louis Richards then. Got a bit of protection from the wind because of all the trees around. So it could be worse in terms of the conditions. Richards hooks it over towards Subaloy. Diakate! Deflected behind for another. Chelsea looking threatening here. No doubt City started the brighter. Chelsea looking just as, if not more likely, to get the second goal of the game. Nicole Yazuli's won it back.
Good boy, Charlie. Outside.
Samba moved it out for Heskey. Wants to have a run at Louis Richards here. Excellent defending from the Chelsea right back. Here goes Kobe Barber. Done well to offload that to Walsh. Space left-hand side for Ryan Kavuma-McQueen here. Azamwata in the middle. Kavuma-McQueen teasing. Just slipped and lost control of it. Well won back though by Diakate. Decent cross in toward Azamwata. Shot from Barber. Hit Azamwata second time round. It hit Tevenant. This is going to require some treatment. We see the opportunity again as the cross was slung in from Diakate toward Azamwata, who tried to get out the way of Barber's shot. Teo Subaloy, the player who collided with the perimeter there, he's okay though. Tevenant. Everything in front of Caden Braithwaite here. Decides he wants to go for a wander himself. Good pressing from Chelsea, forcing City to go all the way back to their goalkeeper. Subaloy. Here's Diakate. Approaching the half-hour mark. Chelsea ahead through Azamwata's penalty on 20 minutes. Richards. Lovely touch from Barber. Richards feeding it back down the line. Maybe a bit too much on the pass though. Wait. Slid down the line for Nicole Yazuli, for Reggie Walsh I should say. Drake there with him though, matching him stride for stride. Diakate just able to get his foot in front of Samba. Here's Richards, any room for a shot here, moved it on instead. Barber. Holland. Really good possession play from Chelsea. Azamwata. Took the Blues a long time to get going at West Brom last week. Particularly first half they struggled. But they've been right at it from the off here. Can they get a second goal? Well, they are the team on top in the game. Wait. Here's Richards. Winding up a long throw, the birthday boy. It's a loopy one. Wait, tried to help it on. Subaloy was in there as well. Now Diacate's got to be careful here. Cut back across, should be 1-1, and it is squeezed in by Lamb. And Manchester City back on terms, really from nothing. Teddy Lamb was never going to miss from that kind of range, though. Against the run of play, City get the equaliser. Driving run from Dunbar McDonald. And despite the presence of a goalkeeper and 2 Chelsea defenders, he was able to pick out his number 9. And we're all square. Well, how will Chelsea respond to that setback? City might feel slightly fortunate to be back level. Dunbar McDonald's gone for it himself that time. Too close to Bernal, who launches it forward and asks Kavuma McQueen to try and get hold of it. It's a brilliant clearance from Bernal. And Kavuma McQueen unlucky. Walsh. Walsh trying to put some pressure on City and forcing them to go all the way back to Hudson. Coolly done from Bernal. Walsh. Ball down the line for Kavuma McQueen from Diacate. Had too much on it though. Miles, looking for room for a shot here, maybe Harrison Miles, he did go for it. Never really got the power to threaten Freddie Bernal. It's not the best clearance from the Chelsea goalkeeper though. Give it straight to Samba, wriggled away from Louis Richards. Heskey wants it played his way. Samba got away from Nicole Yazuli. In between he and Waite, they're able to get it up to Ezemwata. Dunbar McDonald all across the face of goal, looking for Lam again. Combination nearly working to good effect. Everything's ramping up over at the Joy Stadium that you can see there in the picture. Play from Dunbar McDonald again, he's looking a threat. Chelsea fans, I'm sure, with one eye on what's going to happen in that WSL game between City and Arsenal after the Blues drew in Manchester last night against United. Here's Holland. Massive weekend, isn't it, for Chelsea across all age levels. Under 21s playing Burnley tomorrow, and of course the big one at the Bridge later today. Dunbar McDonald slid it down the line. Oh, and all the way across again to Lam, and Bernal did enough. Difficult moments for Chelsea, these. They can get to half-time with parity intact. I think they'll be pretty pleased with that, because this has been a heavy spell of City pressure. Problem here for Maddie Nicole Yazuli. Oh no, it's Chizzy Ezemwata, I beg his pardon, who's down. This is not what Chelsea want to see. I'm sure the referee was hoping he wouldn't have to add on much stoppage time in the first half, but we're going to have an awful lot of it. Not the ideal weather to be out there for any longer than strictly necessary. Chelsea have won this competition at various levels over the years. Under 16 in 2019, beaten finalists at that level last year. Also last year the under 17s won it. Here's Bernal. Nicole Yazuli. Clipped forward by Bernal. Here's Richards. Barber under close attention from several Manchester City players. Chelsea get the free kick. linesman on the near side looks absolutely soaked. Everybody be looking forward to getting in and getting dry and having a nice warm cup of tea, I think. And it comes from Richards. Recycled by Barber. Oh, brilliant, Kobe Barber. Still plenty of Chelsea shirts in the box here. Barber wanted to do a bit too much in the end. Now the break's on for City. Here comes Dunbar McDonald. Others trying to get up in support of him. Nicole Yazili trying to hold him up. Charlie Holland, who got his foot to the ball eventually. Back out with Headley though. Back from him to Samba. City corner. It's been a good quality first half this. Both sides have had spells. Braithwaite moving it out wide right. Here's Samba. Subaloy in his way. Samba using a trick to get past him. Ooh, a little bit risky that from Teo Subaloy. Chelsea struggling to get it away here. Cut back in the direction of Samba, then the City player goes down and they get a penalty now. And the chance to take the lead on half-time. Chelsea players nonplussed by that decision. Well, it's impossible to tell what happened with that crowd of bodies in the way. The referee thought he had a good enough view. Tyrone Samba with ball in hand. He's giving it away, as Azpilicueta style, to Floyd Samba. Can Freddie Bernal come to the rescue here for Chelsea? Final minute of regulation time in the half. Short run up from Samba, who sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. And Manchester City lead for the first time. Nicely tucked away. And Chelsea's lead has been eroded. Coolly done. Now Chelsea got to come from behind. Sounds like there's going to be 5 added minutes at the end of the first half. Well, we've seen Chelsea come back from behind already in this competition to get something. Point against Sheffield United came from being 3-1 behind. Can't afford to concede a third here, though. A yelp from Teddy Lamb. Well, the Samba brothers have been key in the first half for Manchester City here. Floyd Samba converting the penalty, but Tyrone Samba, the number 10, has been a constant thorn in Chelsea's side. Here's Tavinen, Lamb, Samba, looking for room for a shot, I think, twisting and turning and wriggling and eventually getting the shot away, and it was always trickling wide of Bernal's goal. Wait. Richards up to Nicole Yazuli. Walsh on the slide to get hold of that. Really well done from Reggie Walsh. Moved it left-hand side for Kavuma McQueen. Diakate on the overlap. Oh, Barber, this is, I beg his pardon. Oh, I looked for Kavuma McQueen in field. Not quite. Samba, tug on his shirt. Charlie Holland concedes the free kick. Wait. Holland. Oh, Kavuma McQueen's made a good run here. He's in behind. Can he equalise? Good save. Out as far as Ezenwata. 2-2. Right at the end of the first half. Chizzy Ezenwata at the double for Chelsea. And the Blues back on terms in this thriller of a game. An unerring finish from the main man, who's up to 8 goals this season already. Great work from Kavuma McQueen. He was unlucky. And Ezenwata was ruthless. City 2, Chelsea 2. Well, there's half-time and a chance to draw breath in the rain in Manchester. We've had some fabulous entertainment here. Chelsea were ahead. Chizzy Ezenwata's penalty. City turned that round with goals from Lamb and Samba with a penalty of his own. But then in first half stoppage time, almost the last kick of it, Ezenwata rattled in the equaliser to mean that at the break in this Premier League Cup game is 2-2. As we watch how the first half unfolded, with Chelsea awarded a penalty. Before that was Barber going close. City started the game pretty well, actually. That was a decent chance for them, for Lamb, who would later score. Just forced a little wide by his own touch there, actually, wasn't he, Teddy Lamb? This was the penalty. Looked like there was contact in there between Ezenwata and the goalkeeper, Max Hudson. He looks okay there, doesn't he, Hudson? Somehow he managed to get injured and needed treatment, so there was a long delay before the penalty was taken. But Ezenwata wasn't concerned about that. How cool is that? Beautifully dispatched. All the confidence of a man who scores in every game he plays, Chizzy Ezenwata. It was Richard's corner which broke for Diakate, just couldn't keep his finish down. City did get their equaliser though, and it was Diakate unable to hold on to it there. Dunbar McDonald, who's had a good first half, sliding it across, and Lamb able to squeeze it in. Not a goal which Hassan Suleiman will have enjoyed. Pretty messy from his team there. Dunbar McDonald's been a threat down that right wing though. And this was him again, looking to repeat the trick, trying to find Lamb once more. And City did get a penalty. We didn't get a good view of that. The referee didn't have a great one either, but he decided it was a spot kick, and it was converted by Floyd Samba. So City thought they were going to go into half-time with the lead, having trailed. But Chizzy Ezenwata had other ideas. Great run from Kavuma McQueen. His shot saved by the goalkeeper. So cool, this from Ezenwata. It's a really good finish. The touch before it was great too. He's having some season. He's up to 8 goals already. And you wouldn't bet against him getting a hat-trick here today, would you? So looking good for Chelsea here. They're playing well. And they were 1-0 up, then they were 2-1 down. But they got parity at the break. Can they turn 1 point into 3? We'll find out soon enough. Back for the second half soon. So we're ready for the second half then between Manchester City and Chelsea in this Premier League Cup Group D fixture. Match day 2 for both. Really entertaining first half it was too. 2-2. Chelsea ahead through Chizzy Ezenwalter's penalty on 20 minutes. City then turned it round. Goals from Lam and a Samba penalty. But Ezenwalter, with pretty much the last kick of the first half, levelling things up here. Can either side find a winning goal? There's a change here at half-time for Chelsea, as you can see. There's Harry McGlinchey who's coming on. Looks like it's Calvin Diakate whose place he's taken, which would make sense because Diakate was on a yellow card. City looking to start on the front foot here. By the way, in the other game in this group, Crystal Palace leading Sheffield United by 2-1. They're just over an hour into that one. Samba. Gonna have a crack here, Samba. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, it's gone in. Hit the back stanchion and came straight back out again. What a goal. City have their lead back. Well, he really drilled that. Floyd Samba with his second of the match. And this Goldfield game has another one. All his own work. Pinged it with incredible force. Came right back out the goal. And Chelsea again find themselves behind. Well, what's going to happen next in this game? Not the start to the half that Chelsea were looking for. Well, they're going to need to do something about this, Chelsea. Because as it stands, Palace and City would both have 4 points from 2 games. Chelsea would only have 1 ahead of facing Palace next month away from home. Remember, only the top team guaranteed a place in the knockout stages. But we've seen Chelsea got plenty of goals about them in this game and this season, so lots of time to turn it around yet. Hope far from lost. Here's Subaloy. Walsh. Barber, lovely little nutmeg there on Headley. And then across came Drake to win it back for City. Headley. Rather not letting him settle on the ball. This is Dunbar McDonald. Samba couldn't keep hold of it that time. Charlie Holland going all the way back to his goalkeeper. Here's the new man, McGlinchey. Walsh having his route forward blocked. McGlinchey. It's Calvin Diakate who he's come on for, by the way. Richards. Kavuma McQueen. Just had a heavy touch which took it away from him, but that's poor defending to give him the ball back. And here's Kavuma McQueen for 3-3. Oh, almost went in off the defender Headley. Out as far as Barber, who's going to look to bend one. Didn't get it to curl back in time. Some encouragement for Chelsea, though. Good feet from Ryan Kavuma McQueen. And Marta putting the pressure on here as City look to play out from the back, but they've turned it over. There's Marta trying to keep it in play. Couldn't find Louis Richards. Nico Yazuli. Samba. Dunbar McDonald. Good footwork. Oh, great run this from Dunbar McDonald. Subaloy in the way eventually, which has done well to prevent the corner. So it was Tyrone Samba who got the second goal. Floyd Samba, his brother, having put the penalty away. Chelsea finding themselves behind. Richards. Kavuma McQueen not able to catch up to it, but Chelsea do get the throw. That's over hit for Dunbar McDonald that time. Well, Chelsea have already made that one half-time change. Do have Sol Gordon, who got a hat-trick on match day one of this competition, on the bench as an attacking option. Matisse Abui and Heza Grimwade also can add something. Here's Walsh. Not been able to have too much of an influence on things so far, Reggie Walsh, but he can now with that pass for Kavuma McQueen, who'll get on the end of it. Ryan Kavuma McQueen wanted to take the shot on early. Didn't really get the power to worry Hudson too much. Tevenin. Here's Dunbar McDonald. Everybody appeals. What's the ref going to give here? He says it's a goal kick.
Don't cheat the game.
There's Mwata. Too wide to have a shot. He's looking for some backup. Done really well. Oh, unlucky. Trying to squeeze it through for Madi Nicole Yazuli. Been a good response from Chelsea to going behind. Not much they could have done. Stunner over strike from Samba. Subaloy. Heskey. Dunbar McDonald, well done. Kobe Barber to get back in, and Freddie Bernal too. No, not quite. He was going to prevent the corner. Almost managed it. Samba's going to take it, 2 arms in the air to tell his teammates where he intends to put it. Skidded across the turf toward the penalty spot. Now a chance for Chelsea on the counter with Kobe Barber. Heavy landing there for Teo Subaloy, but I think he's okay. Richards. Here's Ezemwata. Defender couldn't cut it out. Kavuma McQueen. Holland. City with lots of men back behind the ball here. McGlinchey trying to find a way through. Gave it to Walsh. Samba. Challenge from Dante Waite. It was not to the referee's taste. The rain has eased off mercifully. I think Waite's just going to get a talking to rather than a yellow card here. Waite grappling with Samba over there. There's Mata. Nicole Yazuli. Here's Barber. Headley. City generally pretty comfortable in possession, as you would expect. Can be frustrating for Chelsea as they try to win it back. Here's Braithwaite. There's Mwata. Oh, Yazuli, that didn't come off. Nicely done from Barber, just a little bit unlucky. Heskey driving into the penalty area here. Regan Heskey, good save from Bernal. Danger's not over yet. It's Samba, he's crashed the bar. Well, that might be a key point in this match. Chelsea have gone 4-2 down. It would be very difficult to recover, clearly. First time we've seen Heskey show us what he can do in the second half. Bernal made a good save first time round, and then Samba shot an inch or two lower, and it'll be 4-2. Problem here for Kobe Barber, meanwhile, and a City player down needing some help. It's been punctuated by stoppages. Barber's not going to be able to carry on, so Sol Gordon is coming on in his place. Well, can he repeat his heroics on match day one in this competition when he scored a hat-trick against Sheffield United, including a stoppage time equaliser? Second change for Chelsea. Samba. Tevenen. Here's Samba again. Heskey. Oh, that's a late one from Dante Waite. I wonder if we might get a booking for that. Left Heskey crumpled on the floor. Yeah, there's going to be a yellow card for the Chelsea defender. Don't think he can really complain about that. Oh, hang on. What's the referee shown there? He's shown him another one. He's off weight. Must have said something after the yellow card. What's he doing here, the referee? Now he's saying no. Oh, this is most confusing. What are you doing? Nobody really knows what's happening. Is he saying now it is just a yellow? City players equally as surprised. Waite goes and takes his place in the wall. I think he must have thought he'd already booked Dante Waite. It's the only thing I can think of. He wanders back across, shows him a red card, and then says, oh no, sorry, it's not you. Well, that is embarrassing. in the extreme for the official. It was Calvin Diakate who was booked in the first half. You'd have hoped he would have made a note of who he'd actually booked. Goodness me. Well, we always say it's about development, don't we, in academy football? I guess that applies to referees as well as to players. At least he quickly rectified his mistake, but there'll be an assessor somewhere in the stands getting his red pen out. I want to give himself a yellow card for that. Heskey's dusted himself down. He's going to take the free kick. Nominally 25 minutes to play, but again, we're set for a big period of injury time. Tevenan's the other player over the ball. It's Regan Heskey who struck it and sent it over the crossbar. Subaloy, here's Waite, who's still with us. McGlinchey. Walsh. McGlinchey. Chance has not been easy to come by in the second half so far for Chelsea. Still, what, just over half of this half at least left. Defeat here would make it almost impossible for Chelsea to qualify for the knockout stages. City would be on 4 points, so they would just need to avoid defeat against Sheffield United to finish above Chelsea. And even if Chelsea won and finished on 4, that's unlikely to get you through as the best place runner-up. Crystal Palace still 2-1 up against Sheffield United in the other game in the group, so that's them going on to 4 points as things stand. Walsh is brought to ground. Well, this is that bizarre moment where the referee realised that he'd shown a second yellow card to a player who'd only had one. Richards. Holland. Nicely kept between Holland and Walsh there. Richards. Nicole Yazuli. Heskey's got it back for City. This is nice build-up play from the home side. Miles block though. Samba letting fly. Spin harmlessly into the gloves of Bernal. Walter on the chase here. Can he get on the end of it? Chizzy Walter. Oh, he tried to tow it off for Kavuma McQueen. And in the end, the chance comes and goes. Here's Headley. Heskey. Heskey looking to bend one. Taken quickly by Bernal. Realised there was a chance of a break. City have committed numbers forward. Reggie Walsh crossing halfway. Squaring it for Kavuma McQueen. Didn't do enough to beat the defender though. Holland, 20 left here. Chelsea needs something from this game. It's Lamb who's got it for City though, and he's found Heskey. And Heskey might be able to settle it here. Oh, it's a weak attempt from Regan Heskey. He's better than that. Here's Walsh at the other end for Chelsea. To feed it through for Gordon. Didn't get it right though. Another Chelsea change. Matissa Bouet's got a couple of goals this season coming on. Skillful player with the ball at his feet, taking the place of Ryan Kavuma McQueen. Not his day today. Still waiting for City to make a change. That's the third Chelsea sub. Holland. McGlinchey. Did well to keep it in play. As Amata couldn't make it stick though. Giving straight back to him, mind you. Walsh. Here's Heskey. Pinch back by the new man, Abui. Well defended by Headley. Samba looking for Heskey. Touch forced him wide, but he'll be able to collect it. Lamb in the middle. Nice skill from Heskey to get away from weight. Looking for Samba edge of the box. Holland let it run through his legs, which was a strange decision. And here's Samba. Breaking out for Headley. Floated in toward Lamb. Clear pushing the back on Dante Waite. Sibeloy. Clipped by Holland, out for Louis Richards. City have got it back though. And in the way. Now going to be a card here for Manchester City for the challenge, which left Ibue on the floor. Harrison Miles, the player who's been booked. Great run here. Is this going to be 3-3? Oh, it's just over the bar. Chelsea getting closer. Azamwata again showing his quality. It was Sol Gordon, the sub. Actually, on that occasion, he drove forward. Well, that's about as close as Chelsea have come to getting level in the second half here. Crystal Palace now 3-1 up on Sheffield United in stoppage time, so I think we can say they're going to win that one and move on to 4 points, as are City. Azamwata. Unless Chelsea can do something about it. Richards down the line for Sol Gordon. Gordon trying to find room to squeeze a cross in. Lamb turning it round the corner for Heskey. Good defensive play from Charlie Holland, stopping Heskey from making any progress. Boué hoping that's got enough on it to go behind, and it has. City making their first moves in terms of substitutions. Jacob Wayne and Killian Midwood, the two players coming on here. Samba, one of those coming off. Dunbar McDonald, the other player, withdrawn. Bernal's clip. Good goalkeeping from Bernal. Walsh. Chelsea running out of time here. Aboué, McGlinchey on the overlap for him. Lung-busting run, he didn't get the ball, always frustrating for the player when that happens. Holland looking to switch it out right-hand side, got that wrong. Subaloy. His weight. Holland asking for it and receiving it. Bouet up, trying to win the header. Azumwata couldn't get the block in. Now Heskey on the chase here, Bernal again judged it really well. Walsh. McGlinchey's carried on his run here. This is Matisse Bouet. Driving to the byline of Bouet. Oh, it's gone all the way across and Azumwata couldn't get a touch. Picked up by Gordon. Walsh. Cross comes in toward Azumwata. Goodness me, he got that all wrong, didn't he? Gordon. Oh, this is the best chance. Forest are going to get to draw level. Chelsea, if they're going to get to draw level, it wouldn't come for Azumwata first time. Long throw-in. Louis Richards a specialist at this. Again, he wants to dry the ball off so he can get some more purchase on it. There is going to be a substitution before this comes in. It's another double change for City. Charlie Holt is number 14. Dexter Oliver, the other player coming on. Harrison Miles, one of those being withdrawn. I beg his pardon, that is Lamb who's gone off. So Lamb off, Oliver on. Samba also giving way. Getting a debrief from his boss. Seven minutes. We'll probably get at least 5 of stoppages like we did in the first half though. Chelsea just toiling a bit though. Braithwaite. It's a new man, or one of the substitutes, Midwood. And another Holt. Walsh. McGlinchey. Well, that's as clear as it comes. Pushed back from Jacob Wayne on Matisse Bouet. The referee say it's gone out. He's given City a throw-in by the looks of things. It looked like it had gone out. Yeah, it had. It's really sloppy from City. Subaloy to go forward with some urgency now from Chelsea. Walsh. Subaloy. McGlinchey. Oh, Bowie, that was unlucky. You could see what he was trying to do. Palace have won 3-1 at Sheffield United in the other game in the group, so they're on to 4 points. City minutes away from doing the same. Samba having a crack. Referee trying to encourage City to hurry up here, but it's not in their interest to do that, is it? Holland. Richards. Here's Nicole Yazuli. Defender went to ground to win it back, but Richards kept it in play. Clipped it over the top for Sol Gordon. Little nudge in his back. Not enough for the referee to give a third penalty of the game, though. Midwood. Great challenge from Matisse Bouet. Well, perfect time-wasting position here for City from the corner. They took it fairly quickly and short, in fairness to them. They're going to get the chance to try again. Can it go short this time to Midwood? Holland managed to win it. Can he thread it for Chizzy Azamwata? Or Gordon, rather. It's Gordon. Oh, and the goalkeeper came right up to the edge of the box. The flag was up for offside anyway. It wouldn't have counted. Unlucky. It's going to happen for Chelsea. I think it's going to have to happen on the break. There's a Grimway going to come on for the very last knockings here. Player we've seen more and more of over the last couple of weeks, the 15-year-old.
Last line now. When we have possession, higher. Last line. When we have possession, higher. Harry. We have possession higher from last line. Harry, minimum of 5, okay? Yeah.
Sounds like, again, we are going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. It's Maddie Nicole Yazuli who came off there, by the way. Referee going to give the goalkeeper a card for time wasting. So we heard the word that there was going to be a minimum of 5 minutes added. So Chelsea do not have long left if they want to rescue this. Feels like it'll be all but impossible to qualify if they are beaten here. A stunner of a goal from Samba. Seconds after the restart, looks to have decided it. Chelsea not had the same cutting thrust in attack in the second half that they did at times in the first. Cleared forward by Braithwaite. Here's Jacob Wayne. Good intervention from McGlinchey. Chelsea need the ball to be up at the other end of the pitch. Goodness me, the sun's come out. Felt like we'd never see it again in the first half. Great challenge from Reggie Walsh. He's hurt himself though. Chelsea down to 10 at the moment then. Here's Regan Heskey. Managed to get to the byline and fire it right across the face. That would have been game over for good. Here they come again with Midwood. They're finishing the game stronger than Chelsea here, City. Still 2.5 minutes to go. Azamwata trying to bring it down. Ibue. Subaloy. And with Chelsea committing men forward, it's 3-on-2 in City's favour. And they can settle it here. And the shot was straight at Bernal from Dexter Oliver. Here's Richards. Away from his man. Azamwata and Gordon in the middle. Grimwade getting up as well. It's Azamwata, a really difficult one to keep down, and he was not able to do that. Wait. Well, the minutes have turned to seconds here for Chelsea. Freddie Bernal just needs to get this launch, surely. Subaloy. Walsh. Chelsea don't have the time to be messing about with it. It needs to go forward. Walsh. Grimwade. Has to go forward. We can't be messing about with it. So now eventually doing that up toward Ezenwata. Didn't drop for Gordon. And the game's almost up here. Holland hooks it over his shoulder. Still we play on. Richards' throw. Holland rather couldn't get it under control. Richards trying to win it back, has done that. Here's Ezenwata. Richards trying to cross it in first time, deflected out for a throw. The referee has a look at his watch.
Charlie, look up the 11. Charlie, go in front of the 11. Charlie, go in front of him.
And it comes from Richards. It's allowed to bounce. McGlinchey, again the referee looks at his watch, but still we play on all the way back to Bernal. And there's the final whistle, and it is defeat for Chelsea. They've been beaten 3-2 by Manchester City here. Had the lead through Ezenwata's first half penalty. Lamb and a Samba penalty put City 2-1 in front, but Ezenwata equalised in first half stoppage time. But just a minute after the restart, Tyrone Samba's thunderbolt has proved enough for Oliver Rees's team to take the 3 points. Looks difficult for Chelsea to qualify for the knockout stages of the Premier League Cup from here. Final score at the City Academy, Manchester City 3, Chelsea 2. Let's have a look back at how the game unfolded before we leave you. That was the penalty after the foul on Ezenwata by the goalkeeper. Ezenwata dusted himself down and took the spot kick himself. He penankered it in, beautifully done. But City's equaliser is a goal that won't please the manager, given away. Dunbar MacDonald eventually squaring it in for Teddy Lamb to level. That was 13 minutes after Chelsea had gone in front. And then a penalty given for the challenge there by Subaloy. We didn't get a great view of it, but the referee was close by, and it was Floyd Samba from the spot who sent Bernal the wrong way. So it looked as though it was going to be 2-1 City going into half-time, but in the 5th minute of stoppage time, at the end of the half, Chelsea were able to get themselves back level. Initially, Ryan Kavuma-McQueen's shot saved. Ezenwata adjusting brilliantly. Such a good finish that. Into the bottom corner for 2-2. But right after the restart, the other Samba brother, Tyrone, with a thump that looked as though it had come back off the post, but actually gone into the net. And that was how it finished. 3-2 Manchester City. Chelsea yet to win in the Premier League Cup this season. Thanks for your company today. No luck for Chelsea today then. Final score, Manchester City 3, Chelsea 2.